Yes, good morning, YouTubers. I am doing another telecast exposing the Vatican Rome, Vaticanus Citadel, where is situated the Vatican Papal, so called St. Peter's Basilica. Well, Vatican City, you are gonna get burned down without pity. And all of the people them in the city, them going get burned up, all of them iniquity. Yeah, Vatican City. Officially, Vatican City State in Italian means Stato della Città del Vaticano. Okay, is a walled enclave within the city of Rome, with an area of approximately 44 hectares, which is equivalent to about 110 acres, and a population of 842 people. It is the smallest internationally recognized independent state in the world by both area and population. And here's their flag right here. These two keys here represents spiritual power and temporal power of the Pope of Rome, or more likely the papal administration, which is the Roman Curia. Okay, so it is an ecclesiastic or sacerdotal monarchical state ruled by the Bishop of Rome, which is the Pope. The highest state of functionaries are all Catholic clergy of various national origins. Since the return of the popes from Avignon in 1377, they have generally resided at the Apostolic Palace within what is now Vatican City, although at times resided instead in the Quirinal Palace in Rome or elsewhere. Vatican City is distinct from the Holy See. In Latin, Holy See is Sancta Sedis, which dates back to early Christianity and is the main episcopal see of 1.2 billion Latin and Eastern Catholic adherents around the globe. The independent city state, on the other hand, come into existence in 1929 by the Lateran Treaty between the Holy See and Italy, which spoke of it as a new creation, not as a vestige of a much larger papal state from the year 1756 to 1870, which had previously encompassed much of central Italy. According to the terms of the treaty, the Holy See has full ownership, exclusive dominion, and sovereign authority and jurisdiction over the sister state. Okay, so let us look at this right here. It said Vatican City is located at 41 degrees 54.2 feet longitude, and no, this is north. Yes, which is latitude. And this is 12 degrees and 27.2 feet east longitude. And the official languages is Italian. The religion is Catholicism. Catholicism, the definition of it, I think it means universal. Okay, government is ecclesiastical, and it says that it's sacerdotal monarchical, absolute monarchy. It is elective monarchy. It is a theocracy. And in terms of sovereigns, you have Francis, and then you have the Secretary of State, which is Pietro Parolin, and then President of the Governorate is Giuseppe Bertello, and the legislature is Pontifical Commission. That is what they call their legislature. Alright, independence of the Kingdom of Italy. And it's of that to be fulfilled as a Lateran Treaty in the 11th of February 1929. The area total is roughly, I think I've said it before, 110 hectares. No, 110 acres equivalent to 45 hectares. Alright, and I mentioned this about the population, already estimated to be somewhere beyond 842 people, and the square mile thereof is 4,859. And the currency is the euro, and so on. Okay. Vatican City are cultural sites such as St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican Museum. They feature some of the world's most famous paintings and sculptures. The unique economy of Vatican City is supported financially by the sale of portraits, stamps, and tourist mementos, fees for admissions to museum, and the sale of publications. This is the geography right here. You look at this Vatican Citadel right here. Let me click and maximize this picture. Let me see if I can elaborate on this some more. You see this is the oval area, and this right here is where the basilica is at. The obelisk that represents the male penis or the male phalloc, and this represents a woman ovary or vagina area. So this have to do with a male and female principle, and it forms out the handle of a key. And then this part down here now, from the basilica court building here all the way up to the citadel in the area of the building where the offices are at. The 3 points here, 1, 2, 3, these 3 points here represented the key, the end of a key that you put inside of a door to open the door. So the Vatican Citadel is designed in the form of a key. So that is what it's representing here. And let us go back and click. Alright, the name Vatican predates Christianity and comes from the Latin Mons Vaticanus, meaning Vatican Mount. The territory of Vatican City is part of the Mons Vaticanus and of the adjacent former Vatican Fields. It is in this territory that St. Peter's Basilica, the Apostolic Palace, the Sistine Chapel, and the museums were built, along with various other buildings. The area was part of the Roman ruin of Borgo until 1929. Being separated from the city on the west bank of the Tiber River, the area was an outcrop of the city that was protected by being included within the walls of Leo IV, 847 to 55, and later expanded by the current fortification walls. Built under Pope Paul III, 1534 to 1549, and Pius IV, 1559 to 1565, and Urban VIII, 1623 to 1644. When the Lateran Treaty of 1929 that gave the state its form was being prepared, the boundaries of the proposed territory were influenced by the fact that much of it was all but enclosed by this loop. For some tracts of the frontier there were no wall, but the line of certain buildings supplied part of the boundary, and for a small part of the frontier a modern wall was constructed. Alright. The territory includes St. Peter's Square, distinguished from the territory of Italy only by a white line along the limit of the square, where it touches Piazza Pio XII. St. Peter's Square is reached through the Via della Cancella zone, which runs from close to the Tiber River to St. Peter's Square. This grand approach was constructed by Benito Mussolini after the conclusion of the Lateran Treaty. According to the Lateran Treaty, certain properties of the Holy See that are located in Italian territory, mostly notably the Papal Palace of Castel Gandolfo and the major basilicas, enjoy extraterritorial status similar to that of the foreign embassies. These properties scattered all over Rome and Italy host essential offices and institutions necessary to the character and mission of the Holy See. Castel Gandolfo and the name basilicas are patrolled internally by police agents of the Vatican City State and not by Italian police. According to the Lateran Treaty, Art 3, St. Peter's Square up to but not including the steps leading to the basilica is normally patrolled by the Italian police. There are no passport controls for visitors entering Vatican City from the surrounding Italian territory. There is free public access to St. Peter's Square and Basilica, and on the occasion of papal general audiences, to the hall in which they are held. For these audiences and for major ceremonies in St. Peter's Basilicas and Square, tickets free of charge must be obtained beforehand. The Vatican Museum Incorporated, the Sistine Chapel, usually charge an entrance fee, There is no general public access to the gardens, but guided tours for small groups can be arranged to the gardens and excavations under the basilica. Other places are open only to individuals who have business to transact there. And here's the place. So it looks like the Citadel of the Beast. All of these nonsense idols of a bunch of Gentile image. These old ancient Greek-like building adapted by the Romans. Yes, I, and this is all of the people of Gentile. Look at them. Enough. The boy them enough Rastafari. And the boy I'ma take picture. I look a pigeon. Vatican City, you are gonna get burned down without pity. This old place. Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, and the abomination of the earth. Mystery Babylon the Great, mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth. Look at it, great, really great, great building, great idols, and this papal skull cap crown that is at the top of the building. Yes, sir, you can the crucifix at the top. Look at the children of fallen angels, all visiting their spiritual fathers, Citadel Vaticanus. Gentile of the north, man. Lucifer sit upon the sides of the north. Vatican City. All of this will be plunged into fervent heat. 2029 the 7th month by the Russians. Or if it's not 2029, it will be 2032 by the Russians. If it's not done by even the Persians. The Russian bear will crush the city. Within 1 hour, everything is gone. The hot wind. The hot wind roar. Look at idols. Idols upon idols. Vaticanus Citadel. The judgment cometh mightily. Look at Gentile people. They're gonna be there. They're visiting there. Vaticanus Citadel, yeah. This city will be destroyed in about 18 years from now. It has 6 left. 18 years, and this city is no more. The months of Shabbat, 10 months. This time from Adam would be about what, 5,984. About 18 years from now. That will put it at the Pope Gregory calendar system of 2032. And this place is all over. Vaticanus Citadella. Idols upon idols of them dead emperors and them dead leaders. Fallen angels, children, man. Gentile people fulfilling that, man. Yes, Alright, let me continue. I'm gonna continue part 2. Vatican, man. The seat of the beast. Roman papacy. Enemy of Yahshua. Gentile curse. Yes, Alright, let me see if I can though stop this video at number